All right, it is time now for Great Day Food, and today Chef Plum is here. He has the perfect dish as we've closed out summer.
I know, don't say that.
I know.
It's been such a great summer, and summer tomatoes are one of my favorite things, and like you said, the end of summer, and now
I know, which as much as we don't want it to leave, it is happening, but we can eat like summer. This is a panzanella salad?
This is one of my favorite things my wife and I make, because my wife grows the most amazing garden down in our patio, right? Tomatoes all over the place, all kinds of different colored tomatoes, you know, so there's really no right or wrong about making the salad, which is what I love about it. There's nothing that you can add to it, take away from it. We even put zucchini in it raw sometimes. Okay. Which is crazy.
Right,
but
well, this is perfect because you said it's super fresh and super easy, and especially with back to school, I don't want a lot of fuss.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, I love that too. I've got 3 kids myself. We were just talking about driving. Can you believe our kids are driving?
This is why we need a stress-free salad, okay?
Gosh, unbelievable. Okay, so first, let's start. I've got little cherry tomatoes here, right? I just took them, and you can just dump it right in the bowl there.
But notice you cut them, okay?
Just cut them in half, that's it,
cut them in half, all right?
Because you want to think about bites that are big enough for your mouth, you know? Like you want to put something in your mouth that fits in your mouth.
And a whole cherry tomato, that bursts all over the place.
It does, and you know, and it makes a mess. But you can also use different colored tomatoes. You can use those sun golds. You can use those green ones on top that are around the bottom. There's no right or wrong here. Okay. So then I've got a little garden cucumber here. Okay. All I did was peel a little bit on the side and just cut it. I leave the seeds in. Some people don't leave the seeds in. Oh. I think it helps make more of the dressing. I
love that you say that, because I think taking the seeds out is a pain. So
it is.
Great. Chef says leave seeds in.
Leave them in. Okay. So I've also got here a little chopped green pepper, okay? This is just a bell pepper. I just cut it up gently. No seeds or anything.
No seeds in this one.
Right. I mean, this is already, look how beautiful this color is in here. Look at this. Can you see that?
You know, when I saw all those dishes, I thought, how is this going to be enough? But when you put all that together, it's quite a lot, because I thought, oh, there's no lettuce.
Yeah, it's a lot, right?
Yeah.
So then we're going to take a little bit of salt, and we're just going to crank some salt on it. So what I like to do normally is I'll crank the salt on it.
That's a lot more than I would normally use, but that's good.
A couple of cranks. Well, think about it. Tomatoes and cucumbers love salt.
Okay, because it makes them juicier?
Right, they're going to absorb it. It pulls that moisture out. Okay. So then I would put that on, let that sit for about 30 seconds or so. Okay. Not a long time. Okay. Get it nice and tossed around, and again, the colors just make me so happy on this. Then I like to use these little tiny mozzarella balls.
Well, wait, before you do this, of course, we all know mozzarella balls, but I've never seen them pearl size. These are pearl size by Perlini. Where'd you get?
Perlini is the size. That means pearl.
Where'd you get these?
Grocery store.
Really?
Yeah, grocery store.
The little tiny ones?
Grocery store,
I've only ever seen the bigger ones.
Yeah, they got all kinds of different sizes. I like these because you can put a lot in there. Yeah. My kids love little mozzarella balls in there.
And they're more bite size.
Right.
You don't have to cut it.
Absolutely.
Anything I don't have to cut, that's even better. We've already chopped the vegetables, yeah.
You can cut this in no time at all.
Yeah.
So then we'll take a little bit of black pepper in here. Now, there's 2 ways to go with this.
And why did you put the pepper away from the salt, or it doesn't matter? Oh,
I like to, you know, because I don't know, I like pepper after the salt. You know, some people mix it together. I never do that. Just do it separate. Okay. You know, it's my brain thing.
It works either way.
Well, I had a chef.
Because another chef told me I should have a dish on the counter of salt and pepper to Schwepper. Okay.
I don't want to tell anybody what they're doing wrong.
Is that wrong?
Well, no. Listen. Everybody's their own. But if you do that, then you don't know how much salt and pepper you're adding, because it's combined. You know, you want to be able to taste the difference in the 2.
Gotcha. Okay.
And pepper burns when you cook it. So.
Okay.
You know. Okay. So here we go. So we got this, right? Yeah. So then I have a little parsley here, which is a little bit different. People like to use basil in this salad. You totally can use basil. Parsley is delicious. It really pops when we add our pinch of lemon.
I would just assume that was going to be basil, but it's parsley. Would you use both if you wanted to get rid of your herbs?
Both. Absolutely could use both, for sure. For sure, but this time of year it tends, like our basil plant is 4.5 feet tall, and it's just almost peppery, you know, it's almost gone too much, you know?
My basil's not, it's all spindly. Okay.
Exactly, so it kind of gets to the point where it's like, you know. Okay. But the parsley always holds up nicely. So the parsley's there, so you got that green in there, you got those tomatoes, you got those cucumbers, you got those peppers. This is all beautiful vegetables in here, right?
And this is so easy, folks. We haven't really cooked anything. This is great.
We haven't. So now we're gonna add about a tablespoon of olive oil, like this, right? Yeah. Then you can use red wine vinegar in this as well. And some people even will chop shallots and put it in there. I don't like that, because if I'm having like dinner and then we're hanging out with the wife, I don't want to have onion breath. That's just my thing. Okay. So then I'm going to add a little balsamic vinegar here.
I like balsamic anyway.
Me too. I think it adds a little sweetness to it.
And this is all super healthy. You know, we do a lot on Kara's Cures about the healing properties of Mediterranean diet. This would be really good for us.
Yep. This is right at the alley of that. So check this out. So now we're going to have this sitting here just getting happy. So I went and got a baguette.
Just getting happy.
It's just getting happy. It's having a party in there. The tomatoes are like hanging out with the cucumbers and all this vinegar's in there. They're like, this is a lot of fun.
That's what I used to tell my kids. It's a party in your tummy.
It's so yummy, so yummy.
So yummy. Okay, so let's talk about the bread here. You made your own.
So I got a little baguette.
You just got a baguette.
And
okay.
I would cut it on an angle like this,
Yeah.
right? So you figure the baguette is like this.
Yeah, you just cut it down
I cut
like
it on
that.
an angle. I add a little bit of olive oil to it and just toast it, right? You could rub a little garlic if you want, right in the oven. Yep, right in the oven. Put it on broil, toast it, watch it, because that broil goes quick, you know?
Like broil at a high heat. Okay.
Yeah, don't be afraid of your broiler, folks. The broiler's not a scary thing. Don't be afraid of it.
Unless you walk away and forget, then I've seen it, but yeah.
Then things catch on fire. But if that happens, it's okay. We have fire alarms.
Okay.
So anyway, so we have the cut just like this. A lot of people in a panzanella salad would then cut this and put it inside of here.
Which you could do, but
you absolutely could do that. There's no, again, there's no right or wrong, right?
But you serve it like a little.
You got it.
Cracker.
We're gonna open this up here. We're gonna take this lemon. I was gonna finish things off with a little bit of lemon. Lemon is delicious because it adds a little bit of zest to everything without adding that lemony flavor.
Okay.
So you wanna squeeze that? Just give a little squeeze in there. Yep, just a little squeeze in there. Perfect. That's good.
Okay, that's all.
Give her a little toss around, and we're ready to eat, Kara.
Okay.
We're gonna make this happen.
Wow.
And I'll show you how I'll plate this up. It's really fun.
This is amazing.
Look how delicious that looks, right?
Well, and I mean, it's just everything. I haven't even tasted it yet, but I can tell it's going to be amazing because it smells so fresh, and it's all just coming together. Okay.
And what a way to bang out the rest of those, garden vegetables you have, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna put some of this in here just like this.
Yeah.
Don't spill it on your countertop like I do.
Okay.
So we put some in there like this, each bowl.
And then you put a piece of bread on top?
So we're gonna put a little piece of bread or two, kind of right in there like this.
Okay.
But then what I do is,
that.
look at this, I take some of that dressing we made in the bottom here, and I'm just enough to kind of add something to the bread like this, right? Because we don't want to take away that crunch, we just want to have a little bit of that flavor. Look at this, are you kidding me?
So
Come on.
this is, and then we just kind of scoop?
Unbelievable, delicious, absolutely. Scoop it on there. Here, I got you a spoon if you'd like as well. You can get on there.
Oh.
I'm not gonna make you eat with your hands. At least not out here. But give that a taste. Look at that. How delicious is that? Fresh, clean, super easy. Not a lot of cooking involved in this. And you can feed the entire family with a giant bowl of just your leftover tomatoes and some cucumbers, right?
Incredible. All right, folks, you got to make this. And of course, it'll be on our website. Just go to WSB.com, click on Great Day. You can watch the video again. It's kind of a no ingredient or no needed recipe. Just watch.
It took us 10 minutes.
Chef Plum, thank you so much.
You're the best.
Delicious. That was so good. I highly recommend you going to WFSB.com, click on Great Day, watch that video, and make it at home. All right.